Welcome to my YouTube channel. Subscribe, like, share and drop your comments. Thank you. In this tutorial, we will learn how to make a cutout applique. I have a fabric that I want to use to make a dress and it is dull. So I want to spice it up a little. This is the fabric. I want to use it for a dress. And I will be using this as the material to spice up my fabric. Let's get started. So I'll start with this interfacing. What I'll do is I'll bring out my shape, the shape of whatever shape I want. So I'll be using this shape and I'll mark it on my interfacing. The interfacing I'm using is not too strong, although you can use any one of your choice, but I'll just make do with this light interfacing. So I'll mark my pattern on it, and you can use any pattern, any shape, any design. So I'll just keep marking until I have enough. So this is what I have at the end of the day. The next thing is to cut it out. I'll cut out this shape. I'll follow my markings and cut out the shape. So after cutting out all the shapes, I'll place the interfacing on the wrong side of my fabric. I'll place the interfacing on the wrong side of my fabric and I'll iron it. Since the interfacing has a gumming side, I'll place the gumming side on the wrong side of my fabric and iron. So I am done ironing at this stage. The next thing is to now cut the shape on my fabric. But while cutting, I will make sure I leave a little allowance. I won't cut it exactly the shape of the interfacing. I'll make sure my fabric is excess so that I can have allowance of maybe 0.5 or 0.25. So I'll just cut a little from the center as I just did. So this is what I have after cutting. The next thing is to notch the allowance. I'll notch the allowance all around. I'll make sure I did not cut into my interfacing. So I'll notch the allowance all around just like I'm doing right now. Then after notching, I will apply glue on the allowance and bend it. I will bend the allowance after applying the glue. I'll bend it. I will bend it away from the center. Just keep watching what I'm doing, you understand. And that is how I'm going to do to all the circles, all my cutouts. That is what I will do to it. Okay, I have applied the glue and what I'm doing now is bending it away from the center. So this is what I will do to all the circle, and when I'm done, I'll come back to explain the next step. If you have not subscribed to my channel, don't forget to subscribe, drop your comments and like my video. So after bending all, this is what I have. This is what I have, and this is the right side. this is the right side. So the next thing is to bring my other fabric, the fabric I want to use to beautify or spice up my cutouts, and I'll just place it under. I'll place it under just like this. So, and I'll take it to my sewing machine to sew. But for the sewing process to be easy, I will need to use hemming gum to stick the two fabrics together. Yes, I'll use my hemming gum. I'll cut it and put it, I'll cut it small and put it in between the fabric, and I'll take it to my ironing table and iron first. Now after ironing, both the upper fabric and the down fabric stays together, so it will be easy for me to sew. So I'm just sewing around the shape, the cutout shape. I'm sewing around the cutout shape, and that is how I'm going to sew until I sew every shape, every of the shapes. I will sew it all around, and once I'm done, the next thing is to iron. Okay, at this point I am done sewing, so I'll just take it to my ironing table. I will knit it first, cut out all the excess thread, take it to my ironing table, iron it, and if I have stone, if I have a cup chain or whatever I have, I will use it to beautify it, and that is it. I hope you enjoy watching the video as much as I enjoyed filming it. Thank you so much for watching. See you in my next video. Bye bye.